The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today.
You know, there are a ton of people right now who are looking at moving up and getting a much bigger RV. If that is you, you should be very, very careful. And for a good reason, a reason that you may not have even considered, or you may have just taken for granted. And it has to do with the tow vehicle that'll be pulling your larger RV. In terms of tow vehicles, I mean, you brought this up, pickup trucks. Good Lord, you can't find a good pickup truck. You're going to spend $100,000 on one if you can find it, a good one. At a truck dealer, you'll buy a big old fifth wheel or a 30 some odd foot bumper pull. It may be hard, like you said, to find a vehicle.
This is hurting fifth wheels right now. What's hurting fifth wheels is that persons who they've had their smaller rigs and now they're reaching retirement and they want to go pseudo full-time or go full-time. They're having a hard time finding a pickup truck. My brother's new Ford truck is coming in shortly. It's only been on order for 18 months. So, yeah, patience. I don't think trucks are going to come down in price, though. And so just find the truck you like or take your time and acquire it. But if you ask me about that buyer who's entering the lifestyle for the first time, use your SUV, use your pickup truck you have now to buy a trailer that's within its trailer towing capacity. Don't go investing in another pickup truck because you don't even know if you're going to love the lifestyle. You probably will, but you don't know that.
In terms of shortages, we talked about that a little bit ago. I'm reading industry stuff that talks about the record sales, record production. If the manufacturers are having a difficult time in getting their parts to put these things together, how can they continue to have these increasing sales numbers without affecting the quality or maybe just not putting some of those parts in the RV? Does that question make any sense?
Yeah. You're talking about shortcuts, cutting corners with materials. Most of that shortcut with material stuff happened last year, and I don't think it's going to happen again. There were times when we were out of things that you would never even imagine. You know, spun fiberglass. You would think, what's the inputs to make fiberglass insulation? Sand and natural gas. But we couldn't get it for a long time last year, and it shut down production. Right now, there's strange things that you would never even think for just a minute. Braided hose to run natural gas, propane gas. But that's all going to sort out, and I'm seeing it sorting out now. And the manufacturer is not building something that doesn't have the components that they need. They'll shut down the line. Over the holidays, we had a number of lines that shut down for an extended holiday period while they allowed their materials to catch up. Long term, everybody complains about what's coming out of East Asia because over these last 30 years, we've let China and Vietnam and Malaysia provide us with so many of the components of our RVs. Okay, that's sorting out, and long term, I think we're okay because their other customers got a lot poorer during the pandemic. So everything's going to get better as the year progresses. They'll start to make more stuff. We'll be able to get more stuff. Your customers should take their time and only buy the one they like.
In terms of quality, what you actually, your legendary make-ready team, seriously, they see everything. How do the units that are coming out today that you're receiving there compare with units pre-pandemic? Is the quality gone down across the board, or any broad statements you can make? Anything that you can give me some from the perspective of your, as I say, legendary make-ready team?
Okay, well, we do a double prep on everything that we sell, and so we catch every gremlin, almost every gremlin that comes out of the factory. And I was bragging on the Forest River a little while ago. Even Forest River sometimes has bothersome attributes. We saw a decline in quality, especially in mid-2020. And if the divisions that saw the worst sag in their quality didn't come back up to snuff by the start of 2021, we ended our relationship with that division. I can tell you that the quality across the board since mid-2020, remember, a lot of things were shut down in March and April of 2020. Since mid-2020, for the most part, and I'm only exposed to Forest River, for the most part, if we're not at the quality of 2019, we're above it. But there was a patch in 2020 that it was pretty bad, and we rewarded those that didn't correct their problems with a cancellation of business.
Let me tell you, that's what a great RV dealer does. If the manufacturer cannot get their act together, they cancel the line and they stop selling their products. Really simple. The takeaway, don't get the cart before the horse here. Get your things in order. Don't put yourself in a financial bind. Make sure that your existing tow vehicle is capable of safely towing your RV before you make your buying decision. If you think you're going to need a new tow vehicle, go check them out first. You'll see. They really are hard to find. Really hard to find. And they are all very, very pricey. As always, if you'd like my take on a situation, or if you'd like to get Kevin's perspective on something that is RV industry related, post it in the comments below, and we'll do our best to respond. Until next time, I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Thanks so much for watching.